What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. I hope the reset is treating y'all fantastic. We are only a short few weeks away from that sweet Witch Queen content. Sorry I didn't post yesterday. My mom was in town, so got a little lackluster on the content this weekend, hanging out with her and everything, but we're back on reset day, giving you guys this nice little tip that I think is going to be a little shorter video, but it's going to help a lot, especially for some of the new players, because this activity is going through Witch Queen. You're going to have it through 2022, so this is going to be super important for getting those exotic catalysts done, because we're getting a couple of them back with Whisper of the Worm, Outbreak Perfected, stuff like that. So it's super nice to come in here and get those exotic catalysts done so they can live up to their true potentials as exotic weapons. So as you can see, we are in the very beginning of the Grasp of Avarice Dungeon right here, where that sweet loot cave is from D1, bringing back that nostalgia, and we are taking full advantage of it, as well as the mechanics within the dungeon to get our exotic catalyst done super fast. This will work for every single gun that we have a catalyst for, so this right here is ideal because you don't have to spend like your raid banners on encounters like Shiro Chi, going in there, typing in the wish, taking up your time, or trying to get a checkpoint for Thrallway. This one right here, pretty much everybody can do, super easy to come into. So just go on top Tree Hunter for your void, so you have your top Tree Tether with your Orpheus rig boots, just because you'll be using top Tree Tether to tether your enemies that are coming out of that loot cave, and then when you get kills with your exotic weapon, headshots, everybody that explodes with the tether also counts as kills. And then the best part about it is we use that dungeon mechanic of running around and collecting the motes afterwards. Get 10 of them and you got your super back instantly, instead of having to wait like in Shiro Chi resetting, spending a raid banner, or in Thrallway having to wait that however long your super cooldown time is. So this right here is absolutely perfect because it's almost instant that you get your tether back. And like I said, all of those extra kills that the tether provides with those headshots and that void explosion count towards weapon kills with whichever one you are using. Now I will say that most exotics will just breeze through right here. You will be able to get it done super fast. There are some exotics like I'm using right here, the Polaris Lance. The method of the tether helps with getting your defeats for the weapon, but if there is a secondary requirement like the Polaris Lance where you need its exotic perk to also get defeats, not just defeats overall, you need like this one, the explosion that you get on a 5th shot after headshots. You need 50 defeats specifically with that explosion. So the tether doesn't really work because the tether usually takes all the kills, even if you are getting that explosion to go off as well. So you gotta kind of pick and choose your battles, get all your defeats with the tether method, and then if it does have a secondary requirement, spend a little extra time getting those headshots, making those explosions, and getting that requirement done. Now there isn't too many weapons that have a secondary requirement like Polaris Lance, but there are a few, so just make sure you're looking at those and taking that method into consideration when doing your catalysts here. But that's really it for this. You just come in here right at the beginning, let them file out, keep popping your tether, letting it spawn, get those headshot kills on the enemies, and those extra blow ups of the void will cause you to count as defeats for the weapon as well. So you just rinse and repeat. You just keep getting 10 of the engrams, so your burden of riches counts up to 10. Super is back instantly. You can pop it, get those extra kills on the enemies, and it's just done in like 10 minutes for most catalysts. Super fast. The only thing that you do got to watch out for is the burden of riches does only climb up to times 100. So once you hit times 100 on that burden of riches, you will just have to wipe to reset the encounter. You don't lose anything. There's not like go back to orbit timer or anything like that. It's just like a 4-second respawn, but the counter doesn't go over times 100 for your burden of riches. So after that, after 30 seconds, you're going to die anyways. So you might as well just reset as soon as you can to restart the process of killing those as they come out of the loot cave. Get your super immediately, collecting those 10 motes, pop your super, let them file out again, destroy them, bada bing. All of your exotic catalysts are done, especially since we got some good ones coming out with our Outbreak Perfected and Whisper of the Worm. Super excited for those catalysts to come back. Definitely need to pick them up if you don't have them already, and use this method to grind them out and become the full potential as our exotics are meant to be that have catalyst. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.